What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly Williams, and planetarily I'm ruled by Pluto, Saturn and Uranus, which means I am all about transformation, growth through challenge and forging newness so that humanity can thrive here on the surface of this earth. I must say, however, that everybody is different. So when I talk, I don't expect anybody to take my words for truth. They are my truth at present, and that truth can shift, change and develop over time. All I know is that it has helped me at some point in my life, and if it has helped me, I believe it can help another. Anyway, today I want to give 3 tips to the Life Path 11's out there. Shout out to all of the Life Path 11's that keep clicking on my videos. To be fair, these tips can just apply to anybody in life, but as a Life Path 11 myself, these are 3 pieces of advice that I would have given myself at the beginning of my journey. Now, I know that everybody who watches my videos as Life Path 11's are at different places, some way further down the track, some right at the beginning. These are just tips that I would have given myself at the beginning, I guess, coming from where I am now. And I know that this journey is never ending, but it's been about 9 years since I found out I was Life Path 11, since I first read the first pieces of information. And yeah, so I've been on a 9-year journey. I'm 9 years deep and I'm still going. But these are 3 tips that I would give myself.
I've loosened up on all that I create my destiny. Instead I'm rolling with the waves, I know the spirit listing me. And I'm not sure what's next or how the force be testing me. I'm facing every challenge cause it's bringing out the best in me. There's something else out there directing me.
Okay, tip number 1 for me would be don't shy away from experience. Maybe I should change that from don't shy away from experience. Maybe I should make that be open to experience. You know, I think that is key for a Life Path 11 because, and just key for a lot of people, you know, I do think it is something that everybody should be sort of open for experience, but specifically Life Path 11's because experience really is what teaches us. If opportunities are presenting themselves and opportunities are presenting themselves to take you away from home, to go explore a new environment, to try a new job, to test a new career, to meet new people, I would say as a Life Path 11, be open to all of those experiences because those experiences are going to teach you so much about yourself. They're going to open doors. For me, such a huge thing on my journey was actually moving overseas to Australia. I was dating a girl and she was Australian and she was moving back to Australia, and you know, I follow love everywhere. Basically, I followed her to Australia, you know. That was huge for me. That's where I found out I was a Life Path 11, and that taught me so much. I went through so many challenges, and it was literally taking that opportunity to go to the other side of the world and experience newness. So I continue now on this path to be very open to experience. Anything that comes my way, I embrace. I know I trust my gut, and if it's something that I feel like can teach me something, I take it on. I'm not afraid to experience. You know, I don't shut any experiences down. So that's one thing I would tell myself, my younger self. Be open to experience. Sometimes us 11s naturally are. We do end up in different experiences, and that's totally cool. I think there's an inner fearlessness to us that is maybe masked with fear. I don't know how to explain that. You might know what I mean, but we seem to put ourselves in these positions that make us appear fearless, but doesn't mean we have no fears. You know what I mean if you know what I mean. Tip number 1, don't shy away from experience. Be open to a multitude of different experiences. Tip number 2, maturity is the goal within the goal. So as Life Path 11's, you know, most of us are going to have huge, big goals. You know, we're going to have things that we want to achieve. We're going to want to change the world. We're going to want to help the world. We're going to have big ass dreams that a lot of people don't really get, that don't understand, that seem very unrealistic. We aim for something so big, and, you know, that can be kind of, I don't want to say scary, but sometimes it can be a bit disappointing when you've kind of keep aiming for this thing and you keep wanting this thing and you keep wanting this level of success that year after year after year after year doesn't come. And that's why I say maturity is the goal within the goal. So as a Life Path 11, remember that maturity is the goal, because it's when you're mature enough as a Life Path 11 that the goal can really become reality. When you're immature, or when you're a baby 11, let's call it a baby 11. We don't want to call it immature because 11s are quite mature even as babies, But when you're a baby 11, then, you know, we just need to become an adult 11, basically. We just need to mature as an 11, not even mature as a person. We need to mature as an 11. And that is the goal within the goal. So strive for maturity while striving for the goal. You know, and if you're really always aiming to be mature, you're going to be naturally working towards the goal, if you know what I mean, because you need that maturity, you need those lessons, you need to have gone through those challenges, you need to have overcome those challenges, you need to have reflected, you need to have analysed, you need to have worked on yourself, you need to have understood yourself at the most deepest levels, you know what I mean, so that you can be the teacher 11. So yeah, I would tell my younger self, maturity is the goal within the goal, you know. Don't be afraid of getting older. Like, getting older is good for you. I've just turned 30 and I'm excited for this next decade, you know. This is going to be the best. I can feel it. This is going to be a decade I love, much better than the damn 20s. I'm embracing these 30s. I'm like, oh, I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years wise, man. Back when I was 20 wanting success, I was just 20 years wise. I'm 30 years wise now, you know. 30 years of life experience. It's good for you. Maturity is the goal within the goal. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3. Dig deeper, because amongst the dark holes, you will find gold. Keep digging. Dig deep, 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 deep. Down, 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 down. Because in the dark holes, you know, you dug so deep, it's so dark in there, you just really don't think there's any gold in there. It's just all darkness. But when you dig that deep, that is when you will find the gold. Or what I metaphorically mean by that is that, you need to always be learning about yourself as a life path number 11. Dig deeper, always reflect on yourself. Always reflect on yourself. Look at yourself. Why am I feeling like this? Why am I behaving like this? Why am I thinking like this? What is triggering this? How am I really feeling? How am I interacting with this person? Why is this person triggering me? Why am I feeling this emotion whilst I'm talking to this person? Always bring it back to yourself. And that doesn't mean that you can't see energy in other people, right? Before you just point the finger, point it this way first, yeah? So really always go deep inside and know in yourself why that person isn't the one for you, or why this situation or why this circumstance or why this job isn't the one for you. But it takes digging deep first, before you can blaming an external environment. Always go within, I would say. Always go within. It teaches you the most, it gives you the most, and finally, I guess it helps you grow the most, digging deep and looking at yourself. Always do that, I think is really, 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 really key, When you're a baby 11, look in here, man. And even when you're maybe a maturing 11, keep looking in here. When you're an adult 11, keep looking in here. You may be able to sense and read a little bit more clear, but keep looking in here. That's what I'm sort of doing now, always looking back at myself. Just keep looking in here. And they are my 3 tips. So let's just go over them again. Don't shy away from experience. Be open to all experiences of life path 11. Maturity is the goal within the goal. Your dreams are huge, but maturity is what will allow those goals to come forth. So aim for maturity. And finally, dig deeper, because amongst the dark holes, you will find gold. Always be learning more about yourself. Always look to understand yourself. Always seek the knowledge within. Reflect. Analyze. Get to know you. Because that is the best thing you can do as a life path 11. Anyway, guys, if you like what I talk about, once again, I know I mention it in every video, but I have a personal oracle deck. I wrote the guidebook for this, and my creative partner at the time, Jane Solania, did the artwork. This is an unopened deck. I'm not going to pull the cards out on this one. Actually, let me pull one card out. They are beautiful, 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 beautiful cards. I wrote the guidebook, and there's one card for you. I wrote the guidebook, and Obviously, I would say it's perfect for Life Path 11. I'll leave the link below, but if you're not interested in the deck, then feel free to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, of course, but feel free to browse my channel because there's heaps of content on there and there's heaps more coming. I will continue to do these Life Path number 11 videos and obviously much more as well. I appreciate every single second you spend on my videos. I appreciate every comment, every subscribe. You are truly helping me build the lifestyle that I want to live, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, have an amazing day, minute, hour, month, year, life. Allow those challenges to direct you, show you and teach you greatness, basically. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.